you can only push yourself so far before you reach the limit, and I feel like for this, I've reached the limit.
Aisles of bulk bins full of beans and brown rice and dried fruit.
I've had a very interesting relationship with time. The more I have of it, the less I value it. The less I have of it, the more I value it. This is one reason why I've been working myself as much as I have, because I know myself well enough to know that if I'm just working on my own channel, doing my own thing on my own time, I'd be watching K-dramas all day, 365 days a year. So podcasting and cooking at the same time for me is one of the best ways to practice self-care and treat your mind, body, and soul simultaneously. This was the first time I've touched a stove in over 3 months, and oh, how I've missed fresh vegetables and home-cooked meals. And this is zucchini with leeks and teriyaki tofu. Yes, it was bomb. So if you guys don't know already, this is the second channel that I'm on. It is a skincare and beauty channel called Beauty Within, and ever since we made this video on exfoliating, I've been itching to get my hands on a cleansing brush. This one is from Vanity Planet. Exfoliating in general, whether physically or chemically, is usually, for me at least, an extra step in my skincare routine that if I'm just so exhausted and tired, I skip completely. But exfoliating is so important because it helps us remove all the dead skin cells and the nasties and just things we have accumulated throughout the day off, so that the products we apply after, toner, serums, moisturizers, are able to fully absorb into our face and our skin. And specifically for facial brushes, it offers a deeper cleanse versus just using your phalanges, and it helps improve circulation, which makes your skin more bing and smooth. And it also encourages lymphatic drainage, which, if it means nothing to you, I'll link a few videos down below. This video isn't sponsored, but the kind souls at Vanity Planet are offering over 75% off their facial cleansing brushes. Link and code is in the description box below if you're interested. You're welcome! On Monday, I finally went through all the photos I took on my phone from my Asia trip. It's been, I think, like a month or two since I've been back, and I printed what I wanted onto Polaroids and called it a night. I'm not exactly sure what I'm actually going to do with all of these yet, either hanging them on twine, sticking it on my fridge, or framing them somehow. Whichever the case, the task tonight was just to go through my photos and print out Polaroids, and it has been completed. It's worth noting here that all of these things is less about stuff and things and more about actually carving out time to do the things that I've been meaning to do, because I've just been working all the time. As a way of turning the new leaf, as I'll get to in a bit, I bought some new furniture over the weekend because this desk just was not inspiring at all. I never actually sit there and do work. So I got a new clothing rack as well as a desk, and the desk hasn't come yet, but you know, I don't know, I just got home and I just really wanted to build this clothing rack. Sometimes you have certain urges, and my urge today was to build this, so here I am. And this was precisely when I realized I made a mistake and had to undo everything. I really wanted to blame the instructions for not being clear enough, but it was actually I just didn't read. You know, I didn't pay attention enough.
Behind them, talking about whether or not they've used Glossier before, like where they're from, do they like work together, like, you know, these are like...
Take it away, Rowena. I'll see you guys in a sec. Hey friends, so I just built that and my place is a mess right now because as you guys can see, I'm in the middle of like a huge redoing of all the things, including in here. I think redoing all the things outside external can also help with redoing things in here. To me, it kind of took form in, moving around my furniture as a way of turning a new leaf. And so with this video, I wanted to kind of share with you guys where I've been, where I currently am, and where I want to go. When you are too busy to think, when you're too like stressed, too just overwhelmed to do anything, but you still have to get things done, you still have deadlines to meet, you have to show up for work, for school, for whatever, you just kind of default to what you know. And the default that I've known for the past half a year is the content that I've been creating. I'm stressed and I don't know what to do, so I journal or I meditate or I do something, and then like the solution is, I'm not as stressed. But then week after week after week, the reason why I'm able to pump out so much of this similar topic content is because I've just been constantly stressed. And stress not in a bad way, stress just in it's like a week by week cycle of a couple days before I post, I'm just like up all night trying to edit, trying to get everything together, trying to do voiceovers, trying to make sure everything is as seamlessly integrated as it could be so that I'm delivering to, first and foremost, you guys, I'm delivering to myself in terms of staying true to myself and staying true to my personal brand. And also if I'm working with a company, I'm staying true to helping them, because the goal of introducing these brands to you guys is because I actually genuinely love and enjoy using them. So anyway, all of that is to just say, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm doing the same thing over and over again. And I don't want to keep doing that, because to me, I can personally only do something for so long before I'm like, okay, I need something new. I want change. I want to do things a little differently. I want to be more creative. I want to be more grounded in here. I think that's the most important thing. I want to be more consistent and grounded in here so that it allows me space and time and room to actually dream and to actually conceptualize and actually get creative with the myriad mirage, I don't know, with like this, like there's so many topics, there's so many ideas that I want to play around with. For example, there's one that's just, it's been living in my head for so long. It is the art of being alone but not lonely. So that's one. Another one is like a 30-day no sugar challenge. Another one is like, there's so many on relationships, on why and how I've been able to be single for the past 3-4 years and how to be okay with that. There's so many things that I want to talk about, but I haven't been able to because I've just been operating on this like week by week, so stressed, so like overwhelmed all the time, like juggling between my own channel and Beauty Within channel and not doing either of them properly. It's just really, I don't really know what happened. It might be my trip to Asia, which allowed me time and space to just breathe, for me to realize like, okay, you've pushed yourself really hard for the past, for all of 2018, and it's great, you've pushed yourself this far, and I think, like I've come pretty far. But as with anything in life, you can only push yourself so far before you reach the limit, and I feel like for this, I've reached a limit. And I said this in my Instagram post a couple days or maybe a week ago, where this isn't like a, like, I've reached my limit, like I need to stop. It's a very rational, conscious, not emotional place that I'm at right now, where it's just like, you've done the thing, you've gone to where you wanted to go. Now, like, take a step back and look far ahead, because what you've been doing is just looking straight in front of you. I'm not exactly sure where I want to be. I'm not exactly sure where all this is gonna go, but I do know that I just want to give you guys bear hugs all the time to make you guys feel like whatever it is that you're going through, like you're not alone, you're not crazy, you dream big, like do all the things you want to do. Everything that I've been talking about on this channel, I want to do more of that and less of like me vlogging about how stressed I am, because it's still gonna happen. I might still do it, but at the end of the day, I feel like there's so much more that I can talk about that you guys would benefit from hearing about. So the future, I think one of the main thing is actually, I don't know, it just came at such a perfect time. Again, I don't know if it was my trip to Asia, I don't know if it's the end of the year and it's just time for reflection. I really believe that everything external is a reflection of how we are inside. So yeah, like I want to work with more brands. I want to travel with brands. I want to work with these companies that I've always dreamed of working with because I genuinely respect and look up to the way that they built their company, the way that they marketed their company. It's so fascinating how companies are built and how companies are ran. But that being said, I also know that as long as I work on here and as long as I continue to keep improving on myself and keep bettering myself and keep staying true to my beliefs, which is something that I haven't been doing like the best at. It's not that I haven't been like, it's okay. I guess what I'm trying to say is like faith. Regardless if you guys believe in, like the universe, gods, Buddhas, like anything, having faith, I think it's one thing that never leaves me, but the degree to how strong my faith is and how I guess like diligent I am about my spiritual practice, about meditating. I haven't been meditating at all, about doing qigong. I feel like my existence exists because of Falun Dafa, which is my spiritual belief. Like everything I do is to help connect people with like these positive and wholesome principles of how to be a good person. And so I just feel because again I've been so stressed and so bogged up in everything that I've been doing in here, I haven't been able to fully convey all the things that I want to convey. And one of the video that I promised myself I'm gonna make that a lot of you guys have actually requested is a video on Falun Dafa. So that is gonna come. It's gonna come within the next couple of weeks. If it doesn't come, it's for sure gonna come. There's no reason and there's no way that it's not gonna come because it's a promise I made to myself. And so with that, I will be making a 2019 manifesto very similar to this 2017 manifesto. I didn't make one last year because I was going through some family stuff and so I didn't really have time. And after you pass January, you're just like, well, like the new year already started. I'm not gonna make a manifesto for the whole year. So anyway, I'm gonna be doing that and it's gonna be really cool. You guys will see why. I'm gonna explain everything. It's gonna be super cool. I'm super excited about that. And I'm also gonna make probably like a 9 things I want to do more of 2019, like this video of the 8 things I want to do more. And I'm talking really fast because I'm getting really excited and the memory's about to run out. And so, yeah, I mean, I'll link both of those videos down below and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!